Hello and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. This is what's happening this week. So we have 3 different groups. Let's take a deep breath, close our eyes, and as we exhale and open our eyes, we choose whichever path resonates with you the best. Okay, let's get to it. Hello, Group 1. And hope you're having a great day. Alright, so let's find out what's happening for you this week. On Monday, we have the 10 of Pentacles. On Tuesday, we have 4 of Cups. On Wednesday, we have 7 of Wands. On Thursday, we have the Star. On Friday, we have the Knight of Pentacles. On Saturday, we have 6 of Pentacles. And on Sunday, we have 5 of Wands. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with Monday. So on Monday, you feel like you're completing something, you're spending time with family, you're enjoying yourself. There's a sense of fulfillment on Monday. But then on Tuesday, we're going to have a bit of apathy, a little bit of feeling of kind of like boredom, like you're pouring too much into like you're having too much to give too much to someone else is what I'm getting. And so you're kind of instead of wanting to fill one cup, you kind of want to be able to play with the other 3. So on Tuesday, that's Tuesday. That leads you to 7 of Wands, which is sort of like you kind of want to go off. I think it's because here you're feeling a bit stagnant. And on Wednesday, you want to kind of just go off and go into do your own thing. You're also kind of feeling you're kind of feeling alone. Like other people you feel like the burden of other people, and you feel like you have to defend yourself in terms of other people. If you see how everybody's kind of attacking this one, so you're gonna feel people are not really feeling you, they're not really understanding you, and you're just kind of feeling not so much stuck as you are feeling alone. Yeah, so you're feeling alone, and you're feeling like you have to take care of yourself, and while people are not really understanding you at all. Thursday, we have the Star, which is you're gonna feel refreshed. You're gonna feel like a new beginning. You're gonna feel like here we have the Sage, so you're kind of not vanishing, but getting rid of any negative energy that is surrounding you, and you're just gonna allow yourself to shine all the positive energy. So it's kind of like you're getting rid of all this energy that was not benefiting you at all. On Friday, you're going to have the Knight of Pentacles, which is steady, a slow and steady. So here's a slow and steady energy that is definitely, you have something new that you want to try, new project, maybe something that has to do with definitely something to do with home and kind of financial situations. You're thinking of a new idea that you're still it's not fully there. You're still formulating it, and you're going slowly towards making it coming true. So you're kind of maybe here you're kind of planning it out, maybe taking the first baby steps on Friday. So you're okay. 6 of Pentacles on Saturday, you're gonna feel very giving. You're gonna maybe give up, or give time, give resources. You're gonna feel very abundant, and you're gonna want to share your abundance with others. On Sunday, you're gonna have there's gonna be some sort of challenge. Something's gonna come up with it that's gonna just kind of challenge you. Again, it's gonna have this kind of energy. To me, it seems there's some sort of people around you that are not really being beneficial to you at all. It feels like anytime you want to kind of you're starting to feel good, somebody or somebody around you kind of just keeps putting you down. That's what I'm getting. It's it's probably somebody close, because seems like probably maybe a friend, some sort of loved one is putting you whenever you're starting to take off, you just kind of get they don't want that. It's probably more their own insecurity than it is about you, but it just feels like you kind of have to keep battling them for it. So maybe what I would suggest is that sometimes when you're, especially with this baby idea, like it's in the beginning stages of your idea, maybe sometimes don't necessarily like share it with those people that are um not ready to hear it, like they just don't want that, because they're not, maybe themselves are not really opening up to the dreams they want to do. And so if they see somebody else striving for whatever dreams that you have, like when you're striving for something, some people um react to it in a sense of like, oh, I'm not doing anything, so they lash out at you. So let's see what the oracle cards has for us today. But overall, like, your week is really like good. I love that you have the star. It just means that you're really starting to understand what you want to do, and you're wanting, like, what you're focusing on in your life. You really are starting to do that, and you're taking the steps to start it off. You just have to be careful of others, and also of feeling like this Four of Cups feels to me like, oh, it's like a boredom of like you feel like you're not doing things fast enough, and it feels like you're stagnant because of it. But even small tiny steps, even just figuring out what it is that you want, how you want your star to shine, like how, like the thing that really pumps you up, and just even doing that, is like, you should be proud of that and not feel like you're stagnating. Okay, so let's do the oracle card. Let's see what wisdom the oracle card has for us. Tick-tock. Okay, so tick-tock actually makes perfect sense with the Four of Cups. Tick-tock means that usually if you actually see, like, all the numbers are actually going around, and like they're kind of like vanishing into air. So we're always feeling like a scarcity of time, like, oh my god, especially when we're comparing ourselves to others. So we're like, oh, these people are so ahead of like they're so ahead of all the things that, like they have it all figured out, especially if you're like, like on Instagram, and everybody's like, oh my god, my life totally rocks. So you feel like you're inadequate. You feel like, oh, I have to catch up. And so there's this feeling of time scarcity. This card is to remind you that that is not true. There's such a thing as divine timing, and where you are is where you need to be right now. So like, it's basically wherever you are right now is guiding, like helping you to go to the place where you want to be. So like, don't be worried about the time constraints. Everything is working out. It's a perfect time, perfect place for everything. So that's not like, don't worry about that. All right. So before we do our romance oracles and our what we should be, how to take care of ourselves this week, we're gonna do a little sprinkle of charms, as I like to say, sprinkle of charms. See what we have. Oh, apparently it was a big sprinkle today. Okay. Weakness is a choice is one of those. It's like, oh, it doesn't want to actually formulate there, so it's like it's all blurry. And we have the little angel. That's really cool. You have love. You have a starfish. Love starfishes. Means you're very you're capable of succeeding. Like, you persevere, you have enough determination, and you're also very you can adjust to situations really well. You have the mermaid, which you know what that means, right? Well, maybe you don't. Mermaid means that I'm always believing in, like, it's like usually we have dreams that we want, but we feel like they're out of our depth. Mermaid says that you have the depth in you, like you can reach for those dreams that you have been having. You could definitely make this happen. You have it in you. You also have here with the angel, you're being guarded, being watched over by like good stuff. The transformation is the butterfly, but it's also linked with angels here, so it's like you definitely are being watched over, being loved. There's a lot of love here. Like, oh, we have two loves. You have the key, which makes sense. It's like, again, it's kind of with the mermaid, it makes sense. along with the starfishes very much. So that's like, here you definitely have everything that you need to make this dream that you want, this like this reality that you want to create for yourself. You have everything you need to make it so. So even if it feels like you're not going fast, which is the little turtle, it's better to just plan it and go steady. So like what most people do is they kind of like get this thing, like the momentum is like the first time, like, you know how you have right after New Year's, we have a whole bunch of resolutions and most of us quit like a week or two into it. Maybe some of us make it all the way to a month, because those weren't really thought out resolutions, or like they were just so big and so brand. It's like baby little ones, like little tiny resolutions, like daily actions that you can take towards getting your dream to accomplish this dream. Just daily actions, just tiny little lady actions, and being consistent is a lot better than just kind of like going full force and just kind of petering it out, you know. So steady steps. You have the little bird, so it means like somebody has something to tell you. There's somebody's gonna tell you something, like a little bird told me kind of thing. So that's what I am getting. So you definitely are surrounded by a lot of love. Like, seems like a lot of love is coming towards you, or you already have it. Let's find out with the romance article. Let's see. And weakness is a choice. I think the weakness in this is more like you feeling like you're not good enough. That's like not valuing yourself, I think, is a weakness, you know, because you gotta love yourself. Here I sound like one of those you know, like self-help books, but you do have to love yourself. I mean, that's who you're with, like, you know, all your life. So if you have some sort of doubt on yourself, like with yourself, and you're like, or some sort of issue with yourself, do find love there. So here we go. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this makes sense to me. I think that's a lot of binding, like those, it's somebody who, like somebody around you just keeps putting you down. In this case, I don't know if you can actually just go, you know, like if it's somebody you can, you know, like stop seeing, or, you know, keep a distance from, I would recommend that you do, and I think the cards do as well. Like let's love though here. These two hearts. What are they meaning? Okay, so here you go. Alright, so very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so very soon, I think you're gonna, if you're not involved with anybody, very soon somebody's gonna come in and is just going to like really kind of woo you. They're gonna woo you. You're gonna be very much very together, very happy. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. So yeah, so very soon you're gonna have lots of love. But do please consider whoever it is that keeps putting you down. Like I don't think it's you. It's like somebody who is I don't know if it's related. I think it might be somebody who feels very insecure, is keeps putting you down. If you can walk away, or like put boundaries up, and or like tell them, it's like, oh, if you're gonna be like this, then, you know, I'm just not gonna tell you things. Like, you know, like there's no point in you having to suffer because they're insecure themselves, you know. Okay, so let's look at what this week's self-care guide is gonna give us. Okay, here we go. Clear your energy field. Okay, perfect. And it actually makes so much sense with the sage here. So yeah, so clear your energy field, and that's really clearing yourself of anybody who keeps putting you down, who keeps being negative, who keeps poo-pooing all your wonderful ideas. Whoever's doing that, you don't need them there, because they themselves are not ready to be, you know, in the same energy that you are. Like, they'll just keep putting you down and keep draining your energy. So if you can clear them totally, if you are a sager, then sage, that is really good. if you don't sage, like I can't sage because I have lung problems. So what I do is I imagine the stage. Like I just like sage myself with like like an imaginary sage, if you will. I also put light, like I surround myself with light. If you're going, like, let's say if this person who keeps putting you down is somebody you can't just like leave or you know, like spend less time with, then definitely surround yourself with light. Put yourself in, and you know, just, you know, say I am divinely protected. I only let positive things coming to my field, you know, into my circle. So do that so that it kind of like should mitigate a lot of the negative energy that somebody else keeps putting at you. Okay, group one, I think you're having a wonderful time. Remember, don't take it easy. Don't feel like you have to get it all done right now. Okay, group one, thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading really helped. If you like it, please consider subscribing and liking the video. Thank you so much and have a super wonderful day. Bye. Hello, group two. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So here, let's get started on what's happening this week. On Monday, we have the Page of Swords. I think some sort of message is coming to you about some truth. On Tuesday, we have Three of Pentacles, cooperation. On Wednesday, we have Six of Pentacles, very feeling charitable and abundant. On Thursday, we have Ace of Cups, ooh, a new love kind of beginning. On Friday, we have Three of Wands. It's interesting too. Oh, on Saturday, we have Ten of Swords. And on Sunday, we have the Sun. Oh my goodness, this is such a great, I think you're going to have a very interesting week. So on Monday, you definitely have some sort of like message was given to you, some sort of truth was given to you. It's probably also like something that helped you move forward. It's like something you needed to hear is what came. Something that was you weren't sure about, but then there was like clarity. Somebody confirmed something you were thinking. So on Monday, you have some sort of confirmation. On Tuesday, you have the Three of Pentacles. So you're feeling like you have to cooperate. You're feeling like there's some sort of something to be like for business or financial reasons that you feel like, okay, you're seeing that you need to join with other people to make something happen. On Wednesday, again, you're feeling this is like a lot of like more towards like business, your professional life. Six of Pentacles, you're feeling very abundant. You're feeling like you can give. You're really feeling giving. You want to share all the bounty that you have. So Wednesday, you're going to be very giving, or you're going to feel like giving. So on Thursday, you're going to have an Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning. To me, it seems like there might be a bromance stirring on Thursday. So you might meet, like, something's happening that has, like, potential for great love. Something that is very positive is happening on Thursday. All right, so then we have Friday. We have the Three of Wands. Again, it's like there's a lot of cooperation. You have, like, a lot of... like this is more friendship, but I think it's still the same kind of energy. You're gonna have to cooperate a lot with others. It's like friendships, bonds building. I think that's what's happening a lot this week. You have the Ten of Swords. So on Saturday, something's gonna make you feel like you're just gonna feel maybe drained. It seems like to me it's like drained. It's like you feel it kind of like attacked a little bit. But I think it's mostly like very mental. It's just maybe you're gonna be with somebody who drains you. It seems like, you know, like those vampire people that just kind of drain your energy. you might have one of those, or like something that's just totally gonna drain you. But the beautiful thing is that right on Sunday, you're just gonna like, you're basically, this is like a really happiness card. This is like means quite fulfilled. You're gonna be happy with everything that you do. Everything that you want is kind of coming right towards you. So you see this is like you're 100% fulfilled. So let's look at the Oracle and see what kind of wise things the Oracle has for us for this week. What Oracle? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Unfinished Symphony. All right. So The unfinished symphony means that you're actually going to like, that there's something like something from your past that you haven't completed, that you need to like take care of. That might be this 10 of swords. Maybe in the past you felt you felt like somebody hurt you, there was maybe some sort of a split, and sorry again, and so you feel like you kind of put it away, you kind of put it aside, maybe try not to think about it, and maybe just think about it once in a while. But this is like this card is telling you that you need to face it. You need to maybe not even face the person or anything like that. I mean, like, if you feel like you should, then go ahead. But basically, it's like you have to feel your own emotions about it. You have to like allow yourself to really like let it go in a sense, like, because what we usually do, we don't actually feel our emotions. We kind of block them. Like, we're so afraid of the pain that it causes that we usually try to resist them, and then that's when usually you have those looping kind of thoughts where you just keep feeling bad, which is really strange, right? So you're feeling bad and you keep thinking about it, and you're like, oh, and then you think of like other how you should have done things but how they really went. So what's happening really is that you're not really feeling the emotions. You're kind of stuck in that moment, and that's why it'll keep replaying. Literally, just keep replaying until you let it go. Like you feel it, you accept it, you just like learn whatever it is that you want. Like, usually there's something that you want to learn from these things. There's usually like, it's supposed to help us grow in some way. So once you've done that, you finish that symphony, then it'll help you move on. Okay, so let's look at the our sprinkle of charms. Let's see what else we can so what's coming up this week, and see if it's somehow related to this what we have. Okay, all right, so we have lots of cool stuff. Okay. Well, first of all, I do want to say you got the Disney key. It's like a little Disney key with the little. So this means that something that you've been wanting, something that you seem very like, it seems very whimsical, and it's like, it's there. You have it already. It's coming your way. It's basically, you're just gonna unlock the key and boom. There's gonna be really, this is such a positive sign. So something like a wish that you've been having will come true. Because Disney World is where all dreams come true, right? Alright, so you definitely have a lot of, here we have like these little guys. So I think there's like a lot of death. Not physically death, well, I hope not. But it's more like an ending. So I think this has to do with this. I also feel like somebody stole something from you. It's also like, to me, it's like a pirate kind of thing. Like, somebody did you wrong. Somebody stole something from you. Somebody took away something that was very like valuable to you, and they took it away. So it has those two meanings, and I think you should know that angels are watching over me. So you are being divinely protected. You are protected. Angels are watching over you, so you need not worry. Especially like here, like this is like, this is an ending that you need anyways. This is probably like, you want to get rid of this. You want to finish the symphony, so this is going to help you finish it. There's Cupid, so I think there might be love coming your way too. Like, Cupid's gonna strike a little arrow, and we have the feather, which to me means that there's something that is gonna help you take flight. Like, there's some component that's just gonna click with you, and it's gonna let you choose to take flight with it. So here we have, I'm gonna say, like, let's look at the romance cards now. See what's happening for group 2 in this week in terms of love. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. So if you are involved with somebody, it could be like, with the fact that we have the Cupid, means that this could be definitely a big love kind of relationship. If you're not with somebody and you feel like a connection with somebody, like not there, maybe have a crush on somebody. See where that works. Like, work on your partnership. Like, see how you can come together. See what you have in common with them, and just try to like learn more about them and see how, like, give it a chance. Give it a chance to grow. Okay, now let's do what kind of self-care you should consider this week. What kind of self-care should you do this week? Okay, let's go ahead. This is what you need. And take a walk. Okay, so I guess maybe because I know we've been around, being inside a lot of the time now. But take a walk. Basically, like, it might even be like, I think, connected. Take a walk. Maybe you'll meet somebody during your walk, and maybe somebody will strike your fancy. So take a walk and be in nature. I know I haven't been out as much as I would like to, so definitely take the time out to at least walk once this week. Okay. So I hope it works out. And I forgot to say, this little guy is the seahorse. So the seahorse is also like a romance guy. They're very loyal. They're very loyal. Like, the seahorses are very loyal. They kind of, like the male guy is the one who usually takes care of the babies. So it's always an interesting thing. So it's like, I think the person that you're going to meet, or the person that you're with, might be like nurturing, very nurturing. So somebody who's very nurturing is entering your life. Maybe it could be during the walk. So take a walk this week. Okay, group 2. I hope that was a good reading. I hope it helps you. And if you like it, please consider subscribing or giving a thumbs up or liking it. And I hope you have a super wonderful week. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. Alright. So on Monday we have the Chariot. Oh, that's interesting. On Tuesday we have the Four of Swords. So you're resting here. The Seven of Chariots, you're feeling like you have a lot to accomplish. You're feeling very successful. You're kind of moving forward. On Monday and Tuesday, it makes sense that you'd be tired, so you're going to be taking it easy. You're going to be resting on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you are feeling depleted again. But this is more of an emotional depletion. You're feeling like, oh, I don't, like, you're feeling you've been giving too much and not receiving enough. On Thursday, we had 2 cards. We have the Fool and the Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of beginnings on Thursday, which is really exciting. You're starting out something fresh that you want. So it's like, oh, you're really excited about it. So you really want this new beginning. It's really good. It's something you've been looking forward to. On Friday, we have Justice. So it's like you're going to need to find balance. There's going to be some sort of situation. It feels like it really wants to say there's a karma. Somebody's going to get some sort of, but I think let's see if it's like good karma. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's good karma. Just based on all those little things that are around you. So something you did in the past is gonna, like, maybe you help somebody or something. It's definitely gonna come back. You're gonna have something really good on that. Okay, you have Hangman on Sunday, and it's like here you have a lot of like kind of like a wave motion. Like, you have energy, you do lots of stuff, and then the next day you kind of take it easy. So it's like kind of like a wave, I guess. So that's really interesting. Okay, so let's do more detail. So yes, again, the Chariot, you're kind of like going forward. It might be like, based on the fact that we have 2 horses here, seems to me like somebody was there helping you too. Like, it was like a sprint to get something accomplished on Monday, and you both did it, and it's done. So on Tuesday, you're taking it easy, you're relaxing, but I think you're gonna feel a little bit bad about it. You're just still gonna, like, maybe this relaxation is like gonna give you the time to maybe, yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's gonna give you the time to kind of look back and feel like, oh, like, look past and feel about like mistakes that you might have done. You feel like oh, seems like you've been taken advantage of. It's just if you feel like this cup instead of feeling like the whole cups that you are. So that's Wednesday. Um, but on Thursday, some sort of like, I think you're after like relaxing and kind of think you're gonna let this go. You're gonna let go of that. Maybe I feel like you might see the patterns, because sometimes we have patterns of how we are. You're gonna see a pattern that is gonna help you release some stuff and like know that, okay, I'm gonna start a new path. You're also gonna hear some sort of thing like a news that you've been waiting for, but like it's like you're gonna realize the truth. Somebody's gonna help you realize the truth that you need to keep moving you forward, and you're just gonna kind of take off into kind of have lots of fun with the Fool. It's like Fool is like just the fun. Look at this guy. He's just like having the time of his life. So this is a very positive thing. On Friday, we have this energy again of justice. It's like here's you have the heart, and here's like the feather, which is like the mind too. So to me, seems to me like you're going to be something you did that was like something that you're very giving in some sort of way. Something you did in love is going to come back to you like in a positive way. It's going to be a karma that you've been receiving. So something like it's going to be a gift. So here on Saturday, you're feeling the Empress. The Empress is like abundant. You're feeling a lot of connection with your intuition. You have the Moon here, so you are feeling it very intuitive but very giving, very centered is what I'm feeling that you're going to do on Saturday. And then on Sunday, you're like the Hangman. So you're gaining a new perspective. You're getting ready to basically transform. Here you are. You're like the little caterpillar getting ready to to go into transformation. So it's like with the Moon here, and this is like this weekend you're going to do a lot of introspection. You're going to see things in a different light, and I think that's going to be really beneficial to you. I think you're going to be you're going to let go of this. This is a sort of like feeling sorry for yourself. You're going to let that energy go. And you're going to be transforming into like more of a balanced energy. It's like also with the Justice. Okay, let's see what the Oracle cards have for us for this week, actually. The Oracle cards for Group 3 this week. Kind of wisdom they provide us with. Between Worlds. Okay, yeah. So you are kind of, it makes sense because you are not quite there. You haven't fully transformed. You are beginning your journey. It's like you're in the baby stages. So your transformation. So you're kind of in between worlds because here you have, this is the Empress, like this energy of the Empress, and here is more of the Five of Cups energy, which is like drabby and kind of feeling bad. But this is where you're headed. So you should feel really good. And you also have a lot of threes, so that's really good. 3. So it's like, it seems like usually 3 means that there's help coming too. Like there's a lot of help coming your way. So, and that might be because of like karma. You definitely seems to me like there is a balance that's going to happen in your life. So you're shifting your perspective, you're finding balance, and you're going to be the Empress. You're going to have that Empress energy. So it's going to feel uncomfortable. I have to be honest, because when you're between worlds, when you have you still have the past, but you're looking for the future, it feels uncomfortable. But what I would say is focus more on the potential of what's happening, what's coming to you, and be okay with the past. It's good to learn. Okay, here's a sprinkle of our charms. Oh my god, you also got it. The second, this Group 2 also got the Disney key. So that the Disney key means that a wish that you've wanted is coming. It's like it's happening. You also have know that since you have another key, you definitely have all the keys, all the answers to what you want. The B here means that you're working towards the change, the transformation. You're working towards it, and that's a good thing. Also, it seems to me like you're going to be a queen bee. You're going to be more in power than you were before. I will. So you definitely have determination. Music. So music, I usually think of music. Seems like to me it's always like seems like this like a theme song to Rocky, like like the Rocky song that kind of goes like that gets you really pumped. So he's exercising and he's going towards it. He's like he's buffing up and he's getting ready for the fight. That's your theme song right now. Your theme song is like you need to like choose one of those songs that just makes you feel amazing, that just like makes you feel like, yeah, I got this. That is a song that is recommended for you. Like that's a big song right there. Yes, it's very good. Okay. Here we have a one that says kind, free, true, brave, strong, happy, thankful, compassionate. And when it says at peace. So I think that's what you're transforming to. That's the Empress that you're looking for. You're like on your way there. You're almost there. So to me, it's like there's love here. So like I always like to see what's happening in terms of love. For group 3 in this coming week. What's happening in love in terms of love for group 3 in this coming week. Okay. Past life relationship. Oh, interesting. You have known each other before. Oh. That has, oh my god. Okay, so look for it on Friday. Like that to me seems like justice, right? It's like justice here. It's like the heart, the feather. It might be that you definitely have some sort of like somebody from your past might be trying to reconnect with you. It feels like there's some sort of like a karma that's coming your way, but it's a good karma. So, oh my goodness. So look for it. If you're involved with somebody, it might be growing so that you can actually see that you've known each other. Look, there's a lot of passion. Okay, so let's see what self-care is the focus for you for this week. What self-care is good for group 3. What self-care should group 3 focus on? Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Seems like, and okay, well, you got 4. So I'm going to go through them all. Okay, so deep breathing. So you definitely want to do deep breathing. I was like, I think that also helps a lot with when you're feeling like out of sorts. And this one, like, because you feel like you do a lot, you work really hard, and you kind of like, you need breathing. You need to like take breathers, like take time to relax and really like function. Like, it's like, how when you're hectic, like when there's a hectic time in your life, you're kind of like, your breathing does get shorter. It's more shallow. It goes kind of, you may not notice it, but that's what happens. But if you take deep breaths, it restores your whole body. It like tells your body to relax. So do some deep breathing. That's really good. So it says to flow like the water. Oh yeah, I'm like, this is totally has to do with like, let things don't effort to do things, like don't feel like you have to do things, like allow things to flow naturally for you. And I think that would like really, it's helpful. It's just that, and also like take time to I don't know, like be with water. I would say take showers maybe, or baths. I don't know, whichever it is. Or just even I miss being near water, like being in the ocean. So this actually resonates with me a lot. But keep flowing like water. Water just kind of doesn't, like it can be rushing and kind of do that. But no, this is more like a relax just let things flow naturally. You have dream journal, so definitely some sort of message is coming to you during your dreams. So do consider having a dream journal. Like, especially if like some vivid dream comes, do write it down quickly. So maybe have a piece of paper around there. And it seems like family. So connect with your family. Maybe with your mom especially, it seems like. So connect with your family. Like, it seems like that's they're gonna be there. There's like a lot of energy to like be together. So I think with the threes, so that makes sense. Okay, so group 3, I hope this reading helped you. If you like it, please consider subscribing and liking it. And I hope it was helpful. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, super duper wonderful day. Thank you. Bye bye.